Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this episode of Startup Journey. Today we have with us Brenda Alves. She is the owner of a cake shop, uh, Confeittadas, and she basically sells cakes, baked goods in her hometown. And Hi, Brenda. How are you doing?
Hello, hi everybody. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Please introduce yourself in more detail and share with us what you have been doing.
Okay, so my name is Brenda. I live in Brazil, the city of Fortaleza, born and raised. Uh, I'm currently a baker. I have a small business. I guess I would say it's not a shop, not a location, but I do sell baked goods. Many things throughout the years, but now I'm focusing on like cakes and cake decor and like birthday cakes and stuff like that, and especially like the creative part of that. Because I like to focus not only on like the baked goods, like a good taste, but I love also having my creativity like expanded like that. It's an art form in my opinion. I truly believe that cooking, baking, it's also an art form. And yeah, I started my business in the middle of the pandemic, pretty much in 2020. I graduated with a degree in gastronomy, which is basically like cooking school, culinary school, which kind of has a bit of everything. It's like cooking more traditional, like in like a restaurant environment. But I always liked to do sweets, desserts, baked stuff. That's more like my thing. So I kind of just focused on that. After college, I did a more specialized like course for a few months too on that, and then I just opened my business. And yeah, that's what I'm currently doing. It's a small home-based business, and yeah, that's
Is it a side project or is it a full-time thing?
sometimes it fluctuates because like I feel like it's always been with me. I always loved researching stuff like that. I've been kind of cooking since I was like 14. I used to watch YouTube videos like Taste Made, stuff like that. I used to be all over Facebook too. And so it's always been with me, but the business itself, it's currently like um, my main work, my main source of work. And but I do like to think that like I want to do other things and the business. Like I want to keep always studying, of course. Like I want to get specialized in like many other things in the same area. So, but yeah, the business is my only business. So yeah, currently it's my only thing.
I see. So you started in the pandemic, and I want to know how did you got your customers? How did you got your first customers initially?
My first customers, like kind of as most small business start, it's family, it's friends, it's like close people in like your group. I started with a friend, like she was we were like coworkers. It was just pretty much the two of us, and like a little help from family. Uh, but I'm currently like it's only me. But in the beginning, it was like I like sent it to my friends like, hey, I started this with my friend. If you would like, we sell this, this, and this. If you're interested, and then like if you could please share to your friends. It's kind of just like spoken word and to family, and then it was also to her family and friends, and that's
I
how we our first customers.
I see. So you already had interest in cooking or baking, and and you learned from YouTube, and then you started with a friend, right?
Yeah, like YouTube was very basic stuff, and then we did actually did culinary school together, and then after culinary school ended, and then we were like, let's open this business. That's like we had more of like a basis of we had some more knowledge. It wasn't just like, oh, I kind of baked before, then boom, I'm starting business. Like we already had the degree and stuff.
I see. I see. So are you profitable today, or what is the scene today? Are you the only person doing it, or you have a team now?
Yeah, I'm currently like, oh, every employee and employer is just me. I have a little help from my mom, thankfully, with some small things. Like I don't drive, and she drives me around to buy things sometimes. But ever since my friend that she had to leave because she was doing another college, so she couldn't like keep both up. Uh, it's only been me. I'm the one that like I cook. I like price the products. I research a lot. I of course sell them, like deliver them, decorate them. So currently, it is just me.
I see, I see. So, it's been 2 years now, right? Since
Around
you
2 years.
started. So, how many customers have you served till now, and how much profit, if you want to share?
I'm really bad. Like, I think that's why I went to culinary school, thinking that I wouldn't do. Oh, I'm not really that good at math. So I'm gonna cook for a living. It's like there's a lot of math involved. But I feel like I could. I definitely have some time. Not some time. I have some space to grow. Uh, but because I'm also like I don't necessarily like I don't have to pay for employees. Like I don't not really pay anyone salary. I feel like for myself it is very profitable. It's also very demanding. Like it's a demanding work because it's like you have to do a lot in a day. But because it's only me, it's I would say that's pretty profitable for now.
I see. I see your Instagram page, and you have been posting pictures of various cakes. So
Yeah.
tell us, you get orders on Instagram, or you are like, how do you have a shop where you keep the bakery or refrigerator, or how do you maintain it?
So currently it's everything. It's only on my house. I'm, I'm very lucky to have a big refrigerator, so I have a
Right.
little section that I can store my own things, and like I have my own like kitchen mixer and blah 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 blah. I have my own like little things inside my house. Um,
Some of
but
these
I do.
images are really good. I can see the pictures on Instagram.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I really they're like I call them my little babies because it's like it's a lot of dedication to
Right.
them. But yeah, I sell them through Instagram. Like that's my main. I say where I market them. But like where I close the deals is on WhatsApp. Like I'm basically I post the pictures on Instagram, and then if the customer enjoys it, I'm like, oh, get in contact with me on this number, and then we can like really close your order. I can like write down like your name, when do you want it, blah blah blah, and then like I close the deal on WhatsApp. But Instagram is where like I share it to people so they can like see what I can do.
Quick question. What's your plan going forward? How do you want to take it forward? Like, do you want to do it solo, or you want to have a team and do it at a larger scale, or what's the plan?
I feel like large scale, like a part of being like a huge company is something that I feel like maybe you lose creativity. It's something that I personally really enjoy about my brand is all the creativity I got. But I would like first of all to maybe have a physical shop, like somewhere like maybe rent a space and have like a big kitchen with like more industrial gadgets, which is like they're really helpful. And I would like to have a team because, like I said, it's very demanding of a work. Like it's many hours. It's a lot of It's also a science. Baking is a science,
Yep.
so it's the more people like to help out, the better. But that's the thing. Like I don't want to be like a multi like one of those brands that like they have so many um spaces that they're at that they kind of they're all kind of like the same like McDonald's. Like I know they're like zillionaires, but like it's kind of everywhere. They don't have a lot of creativity
Right.
because it's like such a huge place. But I would still like to have like a shop or two in my city. Like for now, I'm local. Like maybe one day if I move, maybe bringing my business with me. If like I move to another city, another state, that would also be really nice. But I will have a physical place. Also to just like separate my home and my home to be just for my home to from work, and then work is just work.
Right. You mentioned in your bio that you are from a small village. Do you think if you would have moved to a city, it would have increased the business?
I mean, uh, I do live in a city. It's like a small city. Brazil compared. Brazil is a very huge country. But if I move to a place like Sao Paulo, for example, that is like a massive. Um, I do wonder because I know they have very profitable places too. But I also like knowing what the people in my city enjoy. I know kind of like the vibe here, what people like. Oh, usually sometimes like it's funny. Sometimes you know what per location like oh this city maybe likes this flavor more or oh they enjoy this kind of like decor more and it does change like it's something people don't really think about but it changes from like people to people population to population so it would be a big change for me if I went to like a very big city so for now I'd say for like a near future just just my own local city.
Sure. One last question, like, do you plan to do this? Like, what would you prefer, taking a full-time job in a company or pursuing this and making it profitable and sticking to it?
So I tried at least food related. I tried a food related job before, like being I wasn't like the main chef, but I was like I was helping out with honestly a lot more than I should. And I don't know, like it's hard because like you're always on the footnote of someone else in the cooking industry at least. If you don't make it big, so it's very easy to feel snubbed, especially when you know we have a talent. It's kind of like, oh, am I wasting it on here? And with my own company, it's like I can kind of do whatever I want, like I can show people I know how to do this and I get the feedback. They're like, I like what you do, like, you have a talent and this is something that like sadly like if you're working for someone else you don't really get it. And that's what I like about working for myself, that it's like I'm my biggest critic, but I'm also like I can see that what I'm doing is working and I really enjoy that. So yeah, I'd rather work for me.
Yeah, I think that's the best part. Be your own boss, and yeah, you can do what you want to do. Um, Quick note, like, what would you say to people who want to do something of their own, but they are in this dilemma of taking up a job, or because there is so much uncertainty of how things will work out. But since you have been doing this for 2 years, tell us, what would you tell others?
So I would say definitely make sure you know what you're doing. It's okay to take classes, workshops. Sometimes it's okay to work for someone else for a bit. Look closely at what they're doing. Look, oh, like this company is successful. What are they doing well? And learn about it. Like it's okay to take some time to learn. But then once you feel confident, like okay, I'm already confident in my talent, and now I'm confident that I can um put it into whatever like you want to do. I would say definitely go for it. Just make sure that you know what you're gonna do and that you're certain, because like that's the only person that you need um to be certain of something is yourself. So once that you're like okay, this is it, you just go for it. Like I believe that that's all it takes.
Great. To sum it up, guys, please go to Confeittadas, Brenda's Instagram page, which I will link in the description, and follow her. Do reach out to her in case you want to place an order.
Good
Please like,
will.
if you think this video was useful, please like the video, subscribe to this channel, and leave a comment below with someone who you think I should reach out to and bring on the channel for interview. Thanks again, Brenda, for
Thank you
sharing
so
your
much.
journey,
Thank you
and
so much for having
I
me.
hope your
Bye
journey
bye.
will inspire others. Thank you very much.
Bye bye.
Bye.